Okay, here's the finale, the Battle of Wuzhong Plains.
Zhuge Liang is getting worried. He's trying to speed things up.
The last twinkle of a dying flame is beautiful. Shall he die beautifully?
We shall smother the flames of war and bring peace. Then, we can say that we have perfected the art of war.
Today, Shu dies. Attack!
Alright, as always, the intro.
Thanks to the strategy of Sima Yi, the Wei forces successfully defend the new castle at Hefei from Wu. As a result, the Sun clan is destroyed, and with Wei's power expanding to Jiandong, only Shu is left standing in the way. Despite the balance of power beneath the heavens shifting towards the Wei Empire, the Shu kingdom is persistent in a desire to restore the Han Dynasty. Determined to reverse Shu's disadvantageous position, Zhuge Liang boldly decides to build a stronghold on the Wuzhang plains. Meanwhile, Wei sends Sima Yi to drive back the Shu expedition, with the two forces meeting on the plains of Wuzhang. In the year 234, the leaders of Wei and Shu meet in a battle to decide the fate of the land.
Alright, the equipment, the weapon is the same. We have a third weapon. As always, we're going to keep it. The items, I should say. Yeah, I might be changing some of these. I'm going to get rid of the Peacock Urn and switch with a Speed Scroll. And get rid of the Dragon Amulet and replace it with the Wing Boots. So, that's that. And the reason why I'm going to be doing this is because, well, every time we play the Battle of Wuzhong Plains or the Siege of Hefei Castle, usually that's the last battle. And, well, each video will have a tendency to be between 30 to 40 minutes longer. But the fact that, well, it will be as long as 30 and 40 minutes, I should say. That's fine. But I'm playing as Shushu, so that's gonna be we're gonna be slowed down even more. So I want to get this done quick. I mean, I don't mind doing 50-minute videos, but if I have a choice and I get everything done quickly, then that's fine by me. And I'll have a decent KO count too in the process. So that's a bonus. Doing it quickly. Anyway, we're keeping the bodyguards the same because obviously they're at 6. The conditions are the same. If Liu Bei is defeated, we win. If Cao Cao's defeated or if I die, we lose. It's a game over. Plain and simple. The unit info, well, basically for the fact that we have completed almost every single Musou Mode except for Shushu and Liu Meng. So from here on out, it's what you see, what you get. Unless you're playing in free mode, then all this stuff will change. We did the intro, so let's do it.
All units, surround the enemy stronghold. Don't fall into their hands. Be cautious.
Okay, the reason why I'm going back is because the first thing we're going to do is grab the dim sum. I do not want to forget that thing. Because we're playing as Wu, we're going to forget. If you're playing as Shu and you're trying to get that, you will forget that. Well, I know I do. Anyway, we grabbed the dim sum. I think that's the last time we could grab the dim sum. Well, as in, I think I maxed out Shushu's maximum stats for HP. So we should be at max for it. Wow, I just said that twice. That's another fail. Anyway, we're gonna go now and defeat Guan Yu and Liu Hua. Obviously Liu Hua first, because if we defeat Guan Yu, Liu Hua will retreat. There we go. And we're gonna go down this way because there are crossbows from the top. I learned that mistake last time when I did a failed recording, so let's try it here. And no, I didn't die. It's just that apparently the sound died out on me.
the Blue Dragon.
So first, Liu Hua. I was gonna do it myself, but that works too.
That's one down. We can't let them outdo us.
Alright, now Guan Yu. And by the way, if you think that the speed scroll and wing boots don't do much, trust me, it does. I actually put those on, like I said in the last video, trying to get that Musou wine, and I got over that little gap. So, yeah. And like I said in the description in the last video, if you guys want a video of me showing you doing that, then yeah, I'll do it. And now I should just stop talking and worry about killing Guan Yu before he kills me.
That's one down.
There we go.
I have indeed failed my brothers.
We must fight well.
Ow. There we go. No. Where's that guard captain? There you go. Alright, good. I did not lose a bodyguard. Wow. Really? So yeah. Next thing we're going to do now is defeat Pang Tong. And I also want to mention there is 2 items you can unlock in this particular stage. You have to get, well, obviously 1 item for each side. The first one, I think I said this numerous times. I'm going to say it again. And I have to be more specific because I actually learned something. For Shu, you have to, 2 of the, well, whoever is part of the 5 Tiger Generals, whoever's in this battle, is specifically either Ma Chao, Zhao Yun, Wang Zhong, Guan Yu. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei will not be in this battle in the same time. But you need to make sure you need to make 2 of them die. As in, you have to do either absolutely nothing or not save them when they're near dead. And you will see a falling star event, and that will unlock that. Well, I don't know exactly what appears, but we will get to that. We're going to unlock both of those items. And here, I learned a mistake. If you unlock, well, try to unlock the item the way, I forgot which one's which, but I think it's the attack scroll and the buckler. I'll look at it after we're done with this battle. But you have to make sure at least 4, at least 4, 2 of them have to die. I learned that if you use either Sima Yi or Zhang Liao, that won't work, because they're an officer, not a general.
We will crush them today.
Alright, now Pang Tong.
A brawl? Not my style.
He has no sub-officers, so we'll just go straight for him. And I have a feeling going in too deep might cost me a little bit. Just what I needed to.
One down.
And you're going first.
Why must I die here?
Why it doesn't surprise me that was a guard captain. Let's get to 50 before we move on.
Splendid.
Alright, now let's get out of here. Now we're going to defeat Zhang Bao, which he is down here. Okay, maybe a little bit more to the right, but still. We'll go for him next. Really? I hate these. I hate when you clash swords against the other opponent. It's just a waste of time. And sometimes when we play on hard, it's a pain in the ass because you have to press it really fast. And I rarely win those. If you're a good button masher, then yeah, you're gonna love that. Okay, where are those crossbows coming from?
One down. We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
Oh, so many. Let's get rid of them all. Wow, really? Alright, let's get that guard captain off of that horse and kill him. Because he has health. And when does a guard captain shield up? Ow. Ow. This is not happening. Let's just send them flying, make things easier. And let's get out of this death trap. There's so many freaking crossbows. And I can't hit them all because even though I increased the speed and the jump of Shushu, he's still slow with his attack. Alright, now we're going to go up into the top left. And we're going to defeat Ma Dai. Ma Dai? Yeah, Ma Dai. Yeah, Yan Yan's at the bottom. Alright.
Hurry! The Shu army is almost here.
Alright, so now, yeah, Ma Dai will be the next general we'll go after. And I think I forgot to mention the other part, but you have to trigger for the items. But when it comes to the items, yeah, you have to trigger the falling star scene, which, like I said, two of the 5 Tiger Generals must die, or that's for Shu, and for Wei, any playable general must die. Any 2. Then the falling star scene will appear. Then you have to grab the item in whatever way you see it. If it's a special item, that's one thing. If there's a supply captain, you might want to kill him off quickly. Anyway, let's kill Ma Dai. What's up with these clashes? Oh my god. Today is just not my day. Maybe I should just cut the video here sometime. I mean, sometimes when I see so many clashes, I just want to cut the video and do it over.
That's one down.
Either that or just call it a day.
You're more skilled than I've heard.
So we killed Mod Dai.
We must fight well.
Now! Attack!
Alright, now we're gonna go down and defeat Yan Yan. But yeah, that's like another thing that irritates me as much as crossbows and archers, is hitting clashes with an AI, non-playable character. I understand I understand playable characters, but not AI, non-playable characters. That's the one thing I don't get. Especially not with a Musou attack.
That's one down.
Alright, so now we will be going for
We must fight well.
Wang Ping and Guan Xing. Those will be the next two. In one recording, I was trying to attempt to get the item, but that took so long. I'm just gonna do it in a separate video after I. Well, let's not go there yet because I'm still. You know what? Enough said. Hey, I'm gonna do it later. That's all I'm gonna have to say with that. If anything, it will be done before I grab the 4th weapons. But let's focus more on the task at hand.
Show them our strength.
You're too deep. Be careful.
You know, it would be really lovely if I go and grab that battle axe. That way I could kill everybody else a lot faster than normal. Really? Hot, nice try.
That's one down.
That's what we get for shielding.
Down.
Alright, so now we have defeated basically everybody except for Liu Bei, Zhuge Liang, Jiang Wei, Liao Shang, and Zhang Yi.
Don't lag behind. Wait, we will take them in one stroke.
Alright, so now we're gonna go and defeat Jiang Wei. I'm not caring about a sub-officer. If he's there, I'll face him. If he's not there, then I'm not caring. And I might just go after him anyway, just for the points. Even though it's not much. I'll just go around here, try to avoid him. I don't know why, I just have a tendency to start killing random officers. Plus, I need a higher KO count. If I at least hit 250, I'm satisfied. I mean, I know people could do a lot more than that, but I'm not doing a KO count, I'm not doing a speed run, I'm just trying to do the best that I can. with certain, I'm just trying to do the best I can with certain conditions at hand. Try to defeat almost every general. Try to get at least a decent KO count. Because I've been doing a couple of them where I only get like, 50. And some of them are really hard to do. Like Jie Ting is one, for example. Like if I get 100 in that, that's actually achieving something to me.
I shall defeat all before me. To battle!
And we might want to defeat him before they set up the catapults, because knowing my luck, I'm going to get hit badly. He just got health at the perfect timing. How inconvenient, especially when he got full health. That's some shitty luck. Not happening. Let's get rid of these guards.
Show them our strength.
One down.
Please. Forgive me.
Alright, let's get out of here. Now we're gonna go and defeat Zhang Yi.
Sneaky. Since you saw us, now you must die!
Alright, so the catapults will eventually be getting set up. Well, it's being set up now, but we gotta try to get. Well, we're out of there now. Never mind. Just in time, too. Because if we go up there, we're gonna get badly hurt. And I'm already having crappy luck with all these archers and crossbows and everything. And annoying clashes. So I'm gonna make sure I get. Well. Let's just make sure I don't do anything stupid. Let's just say that. It would be lovely if I would have grabbed that battle axe before he sent me flying. And I lost a bodyguard. Great.
One down.
Okay.
Must fight well.
Die. 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 I mean, to this day, I don't know why, but in Dynasty Warriors 3, the archers are the most annoying ones. I mean, in 4 and 5 is one thing, but I just don't get it. It's just this particular game, 3 is the most annoying one, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get hit by a rock very, very soon. And oh man, I really hope that's not the case. Oh. I'm already feeling the rumble on my controller, so that means rock's still being hit. Watch, I'm gonna go after Huang Xuan, and I'm gonna get hit by a rock. Whew.
One down.
I was really nervous. Kind of feeling I was gonna die.
We must fight well.
I just lost another bodyguard. What the?
You're a better jet than I have heard.
Alright, now let's go up because, you know what? Screw the horse. Let's go. Really? Really? How much damage do these guys take? Oh my god, there's so many crossbows over here. Apparently somebody around here hates me today. Alright, screw those crossbows. Let's just go. I don't care. I know there's an ointment up here by one of the soldiers here. I don't care. We'll just go. There we go. No. Nice try. You know what? I could have sworn there was a healing ointment somewhere. That's definitely a god captain. You're going first, buddy.
There is more to me than just strategy.
There it is. I told you there was going to be a healing ointment up here. But now, let's go after Zhuge Liang.
That's one down. My lord, I was unable to fulfill your dream. I beg your forgiveness.
Okay, so basically... Oh, great. Anyway. Let me continue what I was saying before I get killed. Kidding. Anyway. Doesn't matter if you have Zhuge Liang as the commander or if Liu Bei, if you play in Musou Mode. That cutscene will always happen with Zhuge Liang. Always. After you defeat him. Alright. Now we're gonna go and defeat Liu Bei. So here we go, Liu Bei.
I am Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng.
Alright. Before we do anything, I don't know if troops come out of this area, but let's get rid of the gate captain first. I don't want any chances. I mean, if it was any other character, yes, but it's Shushu. I mean, I have my favorites, I have my least favorites. I'm not saying Shushu is the least favorite of mine. His slowness is the reason why he's not one of my favorite characters. But I mean, everyone's good in their own way, in my opinion. But the one flaw with Shushu is obviously he's slow. But anyway, let's defeat Liu Bei. Alright, halfway there.
My brothers, I'm sorry to say, but I must break our oath.
And that's a win. Alright. So, from my past failed recordings, I think it was still the same. Because when I reached Zhuge Liang, it was around the 28-minute mark. And that's how as far as I actually have gotten. Before this, obviously. But, yeah, 24 minutes. It took a little bit... well, obviously it took a lot longer than I thought it would be. Okay, obviously I already know what I'm thinking. HP max, mountain attack. Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's not like I'm going to use the item again. I should say weapon. And the items aren't promising because, well, obviously, like I said before, I nearly maxed every single one of them out. So, we got a KO count of 316, which is actually not bad because we almost had 500 points. We got 499. We killed 14 worthy opponents. So, as the points go up, I'm going to find out what the items are. Because now I'm curious to know. So, 6,200 points. And the items are... a survival guide, which the effect of the survival guide is the attack strength will double when you're at life critical, basically a health at red. And in order to do that, you have to be on Shu's side. And the objective there is 2 of the 5 Tiger Generals must be defeated. The Falling Star event must occur, and a precious item will report direct north of the entrance of Zhuge Liang's fort, or Liu Bei, doing a Musou Mode. Defender is also at the Battle of Wuzhong Plains wayside. Yeah. And the defense double when you get life critical. And the method for that, well, the objective is 2 of your own playable generals must be defeated by the enemy, and the Falling Star event also must occur. And the precious item will be reported. The item will be on the top right of the map. Anyway, that's how you do it, and we'll get those later. So now, let's save. And here's the ending for Shushu.
情丝毫，孤立的戎马，享受命运安慰，徘徊人间滋味，未来苍蓝光辉，祝福你青春里微弱的脉搏和澎湃的灯泡，开拓去前路永远无畏。寂寞时分，日暮的村前，确认自我世界。无关两穷，描绘的景象，仍会浮现眼前。往事皆有定绪，相信未来无限。祝福你青春里，我为你开放月光，为你照亮，快夺去前路之间无祝福你青春里，没有因为，没有因为，没有因为。
And that's the Musou mode for Shushu. Not only that, we have completed every single Musou mode for not only for Shu, but for Wei. So, yeah, and we're down to our very last Musou mode. I mean, you know what, let's do free mode, doesn't matter. I mean, I could show it off regardless. But yeah, I have worked on trying to max some of these characters out. I did a few, Xiahou Yun, Zhang Fei, and I completed Sun Shangxiang, but that's all I have gotten so far. Just really busy, and yeah, I'm actually really thrilled that I actually completed this. Too many actuallys, but anyway, I'm thrilled that we completed Shushu's Musou mode, especially with that last part. Because if you see what I put in the discussion thing on my channel, I have tried to record this so many times. I think this is the most times I had failed recordings, just because of interruptions. And you know me, that I don't like cutting some of the parts, like pausing it, cutting it, unless I have no choice. So I'd rather do that and then cut some part out of me just standing there pausing than go straight to it. I just don't like cutting parts out, unless I have no choice. But yeah, that's Shushu's Musou mode. And also, if someone is out there, 'cause I know somebody will, because I know I was doing it while I was watching the credits, that I was complaining like a little bitch, basically, you know. But hey, at least I admit it. I'm glad that I actually completed it, and yeah, and if you agree with me, fine. If you don't think I am, then that's fine too. Regardless, I mean, you know, I have to criticize myself in one way or another. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the next Musou mode, or I should say the last Musou mode, because this will be the last Musou mode we'll be doing for Dynasty Warriors 3, and that's Liu Meng, because obviously the other kingdom don't have Musou Modes yet. Well, I shouldn't say yet, because this game, they don't have the Musou Modes. They do have it in Extreme Legends, and the only ones they don't have are Fushi and Nuwa. But yeah, so the next Musou Mode we'll be doing is Liu Meng. And that'll be the last for Dynasty Warriors 3. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's Shushu's Musou Mode, everybody, and we'll see you for the next part. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and we'll see you for the next part, which will be the first part of Liu Meng's Musou Mode, which will be the last Musou Mode for Dynasty Warriors 3. Peace.